Now, it's true a child may have been involved in some kind of activity, maybe it's a breach or they broke a rule or something of that sort, and rightly so, you have to hold them accountable. They have to have some kind of consequence that can help them to be disciplined into knowing what to do the next time, because that is what discipline is, training that child so that they can know what to do next time. Now, for the ADHD child, what I understand some persons are doing is that if the child breaks a rule, or they will not able to actually meet a specific goal, then especially in the schools or probably at home, they will have to stay inside. They will not be given the opportunity to actually go outside and run around or to play. They may have their recess at their desk. They may have their lunch at their desk. Now, that is counterproductive. What you will actually be doing is setting yourself up, because the child will become more and more frustrated, they will become more annoyed, they will become bored out of their minds, and they will fidget more, they will become more disorganized, they will be more restless. So you actually not doing a good by keeping them inside. But if you give them the opportunity to take the break, they go outside, they take a stretch, they are actually more likely to come back refreshed. Take the break, they have some water, they probably talk to a friend, and then they come back inside after the break has ended, and they are now settled, and you can help them now to appreciate, okay, this is the particular rule that you had in the classroom, or this is the particular rule that you have at home, and they broke that rule, and therefore they have to stand the consequences for actually breaking that rule. But keeping them inside, it's not something that you want to do. One of the things that we notice is that if you keep them inside, you actually will be doing something that is counterproductive. You'll be creating a situation where you will not like, because they will be very restless, very disorganized, fidget more, and it's going to be a problem for you. You will find yourself having to talk more, tell them behave, sit down, don't do that, don't touch that, stop doing this, and all of that could have been avoided if you give them that break, because that's what they need. The brain needs to rejuvenate itself, re-energize, and come back. And probably the reason why they will have broken the rule in the first place was because they were experiencing some kind of tension and wanting a release. They may have engaged in the breach or breaking that rule. So just be mindful. It's true, we have to hold our children accountable. We have to use the consequences if they break a particular rule, but at the same time, trying, especially that ADHD child, that's the one we're talking about. Trying to curtail them from moving or from fidgeting. Stay inside. Don't go outside. Don't go and play. Don't look at television. Don't have video games. That could be a little counterproductive. You want to be balanced, and you want to provide the necessary care for that child, so that they can actually be better able to adjust and to learn from the consequences as a result of the breaking of the rule. So help them to really understand what transpired and why it is that you are meting out this discipline in the form of the consequence. So that's just a tip I thought I'll share with you. So take care. Later.